we go again. If y'all saw the last video, I wrapped it up with a statement where I said, the Maserati logo and the Ukraine, coat of arms being a trident. I said, is this coincidence, or I wish I knew what the answer was. I wish I knew what to tell you. Being a harbinger is not a lot of fun. It's actually, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a double-edged sword. Anyway, the Oscars were last night or the other night, and this was sent to me by Dave. He sent me Lady Gaga's dress, and I want to remind you that I'm telling you that this woman, God have mercy on her soul, she is an oracle of the devil, of the serpent, and the serpent has elevated her in status to that of a super idol, and so people worship her, and therefore they worship Satan by proxy. When you worship Lady Gaga, you're worshiping the serpent, you're worshiping the devil. So now I want to show you what's more than a coincidence. Remember, the symbol of the Ukraine matches the symbol for Maserati, and if you saw the Bud Light Ian commercial and the Maserati commercial, you'll realize that it's the same message, that another race of beings has taken over humanity from the inside. And believe me when I tell you this, once again, supernaturally, I ended up today at the mall where I do not go. I do not go to the mall. I hate the mall. But I ended up there today by a very bizarre set of circumstances, and I could not believe what I was seeing. The models are winking their eyes, they're sticking out their tongues. There's different venues of stores, and they'll have t-shirts that say strike now, strike fast. And I was just going, this is just so bizarre. And as I was there, and just the Holy Spirit was moving me to take it all in, and I was like, this is crazy. I mean, it was crazy. It was the outward manifestation to a point that I've never seen. I was like, I've never seen anything like it. It's so concentrated. So the Lord put it to me, what does a serpent do when it attacks? It strikes. I've been bit by a snake before, and it struck so fast, I went, whoa, it bit me. Whoa, it bit me again. Whoa, it bit me 3 times so fast, I could hardly even react. I mean, just boom, boom, boom. I was like, whoa, I've been bitten 3 times like that. Okay, well, I'm going to show you now what I know is coming. I do not know the hour or the day or the month or the year. Okay, for anyone that's going to throw that stuff. But I'm here to warn you, this cannot be a coincidence. What you're about to see, this is the manifestation of a supernatural gift. It's called the gift of knowledge and discernment, the gift of wisdom. And it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable what you're about to see. I pray that you guys get it. I pray that you understand it. And I pray that you're at peace. I want you to be at peace. This is not fear-mongering. This is warning. This is saying, you know what? It's time to let go, folks. It's time to just make sure you're right with the Lord. And let go of your life now. Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. I want to go. I'm ready for my death. It doesn't bother me. I want to be with the Lord. I want to go home. I don't belong here. This is not my home. This pit, this serpent pit, snake pit is not my home. I don't like this place. But I'm here to show you what it is. So hopefully you'll wake up. Let's go ahead and we're going to go through this. I'm going to show you a serpent very quickly. Here's a serpent. That's a very good serpent if someone was to draw that just in, a few lines. That's a very good serpent. There's the eye. There's the eye. Obviously nostrils, pits, nostrils, tongue coming out. Okay, I want you to look at Lady Gaga's dress. I just want you to go back and forth. I'm just going to make it simple. I drew this on another image and I removed it, and I just asked Dave, who sent this to me, to prepare this for you. Now I want to show you something. Now I've just drawn the lines on. This is the exact same image you just saw, but there's a serpent on her dress right here. What's most mind-blowing about the serpent that's on her dress is, I could draw this in and show you the devil and show you an alien, but that doesn't matter. But the serpent is an alien, and an alien is a fallen angel. So there's no confusion. The devil is an alien, is a fallen angel. So there's no confusion. Here's a serpent on her dress right here. There's a tongue coming out. There's the head of the serpent, eye. Here it is enlarged so you can see it. Well, I want you to look at something. This triangle right here is pretty important. It has a lot to do with the female reproductive system. And it's there on that dress for a reason. And it's there in that location for a reason. Because that's what the serpent was after, breeding with us. Now I'm going to show you another image over here where I've augmented the other image by drawing in some more lines. Here that triangle is. Now I want you to look at this coming up through here. And I want you to look at this. This is going to end up being the point of a trident. And these are going to end up being the other edge points of the trident right here. But it's the serpent with the trident, and it's also a missile launching. It's kind of curious that we have a trident missile. Now I want to show you a trident. Here's the Maserati logo. I want you to look at this, how it goes up, and then the point goes back. It goes out and it points back towards the inside. Over here, the same thing. Over here, look how it goes up like this, kind of like the Eiffel Tower, right? And then it comes to a point that is elevated above the other 2 points. Well, if I was to draw another image of that, here it is. Here's an identical thing. There's the point. There's the other point on the outside. There's the center point of the trident. There it comes like the Eiffel Tower right there. And it turns into the face of the serpent also. Well, here is the logo. Or this is on a soccer ball, but this is the coat of arms for the Ukraine. If you guys don't know who Lyndon LaRouche is, you should go look him up. And he had a lot to say about the Ukraine being the beginning of the end. And I'm sure he's right. Now I've gone and put this next to this, next to this. I just took that same image I showed you of the trident and I've lightly outlined it on her dress so you can see it. On her fingers right here, so there's no confusion, that's called extrapolation. All you have to do is look at the other side, and I extrapolated it so you can see it. If she had her hands moved, I could easily just draw it in without her hand there. However, that's called extrapolation. And it is accurate, I guarantee you. So here's a trident on Lady Gaga's dress. There's a serpent. Here's the Maserati logo. What does the Maserati commercial say? We wait until they get sleepy. We wait until they get so big they can barely move and strike. What does the serpent do? It strikes. There it is. There's the trident, and there it is laid on top of her dress. So you can see it is absolutely correct. This is a supernatural spiritual gift of discernment. And it is from God to you. I do not want any credit. By the way, guys, it's Clay that does all this editing for you. I just sit here and point to pictures. Clay does the real work here. There's the Oscar Awards. I could break this thing down for you. There's other stuff hidden on the statue, but I could care less. This is what's important. They've changed the logo. It used to be a circle. Go look it up. Now they've changed it to a pyramid. And they changed it down here also in the word Oscars, because that race of beings has taken over this earth. And they are about to strike. I don't know when, but I guarantee you, you can count on it. Otherwise, you're calling the one wrong that gave me the spiritual gift, because it's coming from them, not me. I don't know the hour of the day, the month, or the year, but I do know this information is absolutely sure. There's no doubt, zero. So, I'm sorry if you don't like the message, but here's the good news. The good news is Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, my Master is coming. And He's coming for His church. He's coming for the bride who's waiting for Him, just like a bride waits for her husband in Jewish tradition. He's gone to prepare a place for us. And if he went to prepare a place for us, he'll come again and receive us all unto himself, that where he is, we will also be. Remember that. And let that be your hope. That's it. This is all about faith, folks. All right.
What we've been doing with the egg and the rebirth, it's meant to signify an artistic statement of birthing a new race. A race within the race of humanity. And strike. So, that's really the statement in itself.
Well, that's great. That's really good.
If I give this to you, are you up for whatever happens next?
He has no idea what's going to happen next.
I think I could do that.
The world is full of giants. They have always been here. We were like a wind appearing out of nowhere. Then we're ready. We wait until they get sleepy. Wait until they get so big they can barely move. Then we walk out of the shadows. Quietly walk out of the dark. And strike.
Beloved, I urge you as sojourners and exiles to abstain from the passions of the flesh which wage war against your soul. Keep your conduct among the Gentiles honorable, so that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day of visitation. Be subject for the Lord's sake to every human institution, whether it be the emperor as supreme, or to governors as sent by him to punish those who do evil and to praise those who do good. For this is the will of God.
Okay, just for clarification for everybody, so I don't want people to be scared. I said, I guarantee you this is coming. What I mean by that, so you understand this, the new race of beings, I guarantee you, will be birthed unto this earth. I guarantee it. Also, the other thing that must come is the end. The end must come. I'm not telling you that the Ukrainian crisis is going to be the launch event. However, I've given you all the evidence that the Lord has given me for you to decide for yourself what time you're living in. But guys, look at the evidence and figure it out. It's coming, and it's coming probably soon. I would guess sooner than later. But I just wanted to be clear on that so you understand. What will come is the new race. What will come is the end. I don't know when, but it sure looks like it's stacking up to be real soon. That's it.